Let's hear direct from the source about the effect of the travel lockdown on an airline. We're joined on the phone by Peter Davies, the CEO of Air Southwest. Good morning. In terms, Peter, of what you've seen as an effect, how concerned are you that it will dent your revenues significantly? Will you still be able to fly?
Absolutely. Clearly, it wasn't particularly good, and at some point we knew that the weather patterns would change and blow this stuff away. But perversely, when airlines don't fly, they're actually saving quite a lot of their direct operating costs, fuel and landing fees, etc. And amazingly, not just for Air Southwest, but speaking to colleagues in other airlines, a lot of people, rather than seek refunds, which was their right, they actually rebooked to a later time. And interestingly, people continued to also book for future flights.
So Peter, what you're telling me is that it hasn't actually been that bad?
Well, it's not quite as bad as it could have been. Had it gone on longer, then I think there have been some serious consequences. Certainly, speaking for my own airline, we're financially secure. But I can imagine the airline business, what it is, given the bad weather, certainly in Europe during the last few months and the general downturn in the economy. It's not good. But airlines provide a great barometer, of course, in terms of the economy, and that remains fairly static at the present moment.
Peter, we've heard quite a lot of anger from the bigger airlines. Do you think that the smaller airlines, such as yourself, are actually better off?
It's not a question of being better off. Sometimes it's more difficult to manage a smaller company than it is a large company, having done both. I think anger is one word. I would use frustration, because clearly this volcanic ash is down to the vagaries of the weather system, and we did 2 test flights ourselves yesterday and the day before, and provided that evidence to the UK Civil Aviation Authority and the Met
Peter,
Office.
do you believe that the authorities were right in closing airspace down?
I think so, yes. I mean, safety is number one importance, but it was unprecedented. We have to learn, we have to look at the processes, and if this happens again, which God forbid it doesn't, but if it does, then we're in a better position to cope with it.
Peter, thank you so much. Peter Davies, their CEO of Air Southwest.